So, as the U.S. empire, the EU, and the other puppet states of the U.S. empire continue to bully Russia and bully China and bully the DPRK and bully other sovereign states that don't suck up to Western imperialism, Russia and North Korea plan on sending weapons to each other. And the CIA, especially, and other bullshit Western puppet states are triggered about it. Oh, I'm going to have a field day with this one. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Global Report with Zach The Celtics Guy. And oh boy, I got a doozy for all of you. So, the president of Russia, Vladimir Putin, apparently has plans to send missiles or send some type of weaponry. I'm not sure who it is specifically. I'm not sure who exactly is sending what weapons and whatnot. But I was reading about this, and this is just too funny. Like I said, as a pro-Marx leftist and socialist, to see the DPRK side with Russia, and to see Russia, and to see China, and to see the DPRK all teaming up, and all these anti-imperialist countries teaming up against the U.S. empire, it just makes me tickle pink. And if you think it makes me unpatriotic, then kindly go fuck yourselves, because I will never submit to the U.S. empire, no matter how old I am, no matter whether I'm 30 or 130, no matter how long I live. I will never side with the U.S. empire. So I guess in the midst of the Ukraine war, Kim Jong-un plans to visit Putin for weapons talks. Kim Jong-un and Putin plan to meet Russia to discuss the weapons. Oh my God! So all these Western outlets are all triggered about that, and are all butthurt over Russia and North Korea getting closer to each other, and it's absolutely hilarious. This is like the funniest thing ever. And of course the fucking CIA terrorists and the terrorists that run the State Department, because that's what they are. They're a bunch of fucking terrorists, because the US empire is the world's biggest fucking terrorist. The US government is the world's biggest fucking terrorist organization, and they've created other terrorist organizations. They've created Boko Haram, they've created Al Qaeda, they've created the terrorist state of Israel. Well, actually, the British Empire did that. And then they, of course, have the hypocritical imperialist nerve to tell North Korea that they will pay a price if they supply arms to Russia. Oh, okay, so I guess North Korea is going to supply arms to Russia. I support North Korea doing this. I support the DPRK doing this. And you know what these guys are thinking right here? I guarantee you these guys are thinking, the U.S. empire is triggered as fuck, and they look so happy when they do this. You know why? Because this is just a sign of the U.S. empire in decline. That's literally what this is. The U.S. empire is trying to fight every single country that doesn't submit to them, and just more and more and more, the U.S. empire is dying and decaying. And it just, the U.S. empire needs to go. For the sake of us Americans and for the sake of global peace and security across the globe, yeah, the U.S. empire needs to fucking go. White House National Secretary Advisor Jake Sullivan warned North Korea on Tuesday it would face consequences if it supplies Russia with arms for Putin's war in Ukraine. Oh, really? Hey, fuckfaces. What are you fucking fuckface douchebags gonna do about it? Like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Like, what the fuck are you gonna do against the DPRK? Like, what are you gonna do against them? What are you gonna do? Nothing. That's right. Not a goddamn thing. You're a bunch of fucking blowbag, blowhard, fucking warmongering pieces of shit that want to get involved in everyone's fucking goddamn business, which is what you've been doing since, oh, I don't know, since the U.S. has been created. This is what all of you scumbags do, and at least since the end of World War II, with the exception of JFK and Jimmy Carter. This is all you do. It's all just fucking hot air. This is all this is. It's nothing but fucking hot air from these assholes. And none of you fucking douchebags are gonna do anything to North Korea anyway. Because, oh, like, what are you going to do? You're going to invade them? Oh, okay, you're going to invade them when they were allies with Russia and allies with China and allies with Iran and Syria, and which all these countries, they all support each other for protection against the U.S. empire. So what do you think you're gonna do? Are you gonna sanction them? You're gonna sanction them even more? You're gonna report them to the ICC? Are you gonna do that? Like, what the fuck are you assholes gonna do against North Korea? What are you gonna do against them? Oh, that's right, nothing. Not a goddamn fucking thing, because you all are a bunch of pathetic fucking losers. That's all you are. All these politicians that run our country are a bunch of fucking clowns and a bunch of losers. They're a bunch of warmongering losers, clowns, and pieces of shit. And there's not a goddamn thing that they can do to any of these sovereign states that are trading weapons with each other. Oh, okay, so it's okay for the U.S. to give weapons to Nazis in Ukraine to fight Russia in a proxy war that basically everyone knows that Ukraine can't win because Russia is getting stronger and stronger, and they're bucking the trend against these sanctions, and the sanctions are only backfiring against the Western nations and against the U.S. Of course, with fucking Biden that can't form a proper sentence, has done nothing except make inflation worse. And these sanctions against Russia has only backfired. And Russia's economy is booming. China's economy is booming. All these countries' economies are booming. And the U.S.'s influence is dying and decaying, just like the U.S. empire is dying and decaying. The U.S. empire is just like the Roman Empire. It's like the Roman Empire in decline. And then that's why they have to bully other nations, and they're the biggest fucking global bully in the world. They are the world's biggest fucking terrorist, the world's biggest global enemy. North Korea is not your enemy. Russia is not your enemy. And none of these countries are my enemy. None of them. Not Russia, not China, not the DPRK, not Iran, not Syria, not Myanmar, not Eritrea, not Cuba, not Venezuela, not Nicaragua, not any of them. None of them are my enemy. If anything, these countries are all exactly what I stand for. It's all what I support, because I support Marxism and socialism. I like that. Like, that's my philosophy. Like, Marxism, Leninism is my philosophy, yo. Like, I'm still on the fence about being a Marxist and whatnot, but if I'm not a Marxist, I'm at the very least pro-Marxist. I'm a socialist, but I'm at the very least, at the bare minimum, I'm pro-Marxist. I have nothing against Marxism, and in fact, I support it, and I support all the Marxist states around the globe. And I just think it's hilarious to see this. This is just fucking blowbag nonsense from the U.S. empire. That's all this is. And it's just the U.S. trying to bully all these countries, and that's what they are. They're a fucking global bully. Fuck the U.S. government. They're a bunch of fucking goddamn terrorists. And they're too fucking stupid to do anything to North Korea anyway. I mean, you know what I tell the DPRK as an American? You know what I tell the DPRK as an American? Keep doing what you're doing. Because you giving weapons to Russia, I think would be funny. I think it would be great. And it would just be a fucking blow to the U.S. empire. And look at all these countries in Africa that are saying no to the U.S. Look at all these countries that are all saying no to the U.S. empire. And it brings me joy because I support I support the DPRK on just about everything, really. I don't got any problems with them. I mean, if we all can have our disagreements and whatnot, but I mean, they've got problems just like every country. Every country around the world has problems. I mean, it is what it is. It's human nature. But the DPRK is based. The more I read about them, the more I like them. the more I like them, the more I read about the DPRK, the more I read about Kim Jong Un, the more I like them. Honestly, just how they're fucking bitch slapping the U.S. and cozying up to Russia. It's funny. And then you see all these fucking neocons bitching and moaning like fucking scumbags like fucking Nikki Haley.
saying, oh my God, Biden is so weak on the world stage, and Biden is causing our enemies to all cozy up to each other. Nah, bitch, this fucking predated it. And you know what? I wish we had peace with North Korea, because when we had peace with North Korea, I mean, for a brief time we did, when Trump went and shook Kim Jong-un's hand and whatnot. Now, obviously, that fell through because, there were other neocons on the side. And obviously, Trump is anything but diplomatic, but that's besides the point. You know, what was I even talking about? Oh, yeah. Like, if you don't want North Korea to trade with Russia, then why can't we just be a neutral country and just accept the fact that the DPRK is going to have a government that the DPRK is going to have? And the people of North Korea largely support it. And that's it. They support it. Why do you think they call their leaders the dear leader? Like Kim Jong-un is the dear leader, because that's what they believe in. That's their belief. And it has nothing to do with us. It has nothing to do with anything. They love their country. They love their leader. They're patriotic people. The people of the DPRK are patriotic people. They support their government. They support what their government's doing. And that's all there is to it. And there's nothing the U.S. is going to do about it, not anything that they're going to do to change their mind. And if anything, I salute them. I salute them, especially when they give the big middle finger to the U.S. empire. I think it's hilarious. I think it's absolutely funny. I think it's funny, just like what Putin's doing. Putin is the biggest winner on the global stage. We'll just call it that, the global stage, world stage, whatever. Kim Jong Un, he's a big winner on the world stage too. President Xi Jinping, he's a winner too. Vietnam is a winner. I don't know who the president of Vietnam is. I'll have to take a look at that. I have to brush up a little bit, even though I support the president. Oh, Vo Van Thuong, president of Vietnam since 2023. Well, I love Vietnam too. I love the socialist state of Vietnam. The socialist state of Vietnam rocks, dude. Every socialist state in the world, I support. I support all of them, no matter who it is. I support every single one of them. I support it. I support every single one of them. I do. And and you know how I always say that whenever the U.S. says something, whenever the U.S. empire says something, like whenever they say it, now I believe the opposite. Okay, so they're bitching and moaning. So they're obviously bitching and moaning about Russia having this arms deal with North Korea and whatnot, right? Well, guess what? I believe the opposite. Every time the U.S. empire says something, I just believe the opposite. I'm on the opposite team. I am not on the side of my fucking government. I am not. Okay? I can support my country and everything. I can support my country, which I do as an American. I support my country, but I fucking hate the people who run it. I love my country, but I hate the fucking people that run it. I love my country. I hate the fucking people that run it. That's all. Those are the only people I hate. I don't hate my neighbor. I don't hate people. I don't hate half the country who has a different opinion than me, just like CNN, MSNBC, Fox News, and so forth. They all tell you to hate on your neighbor, hate people with a different opinion than you. No, I don't hate them. I don't hate anybody. I don't hate anybody. I only hate the fucking slime bags and shit bags that run our fucking country, including demented pedo Joe Biden, who fucking loves to sniff little girls' hair and who loves to send money to Nazis in Ukraine and fueling wars in Africa and fueling wars around the globe. Democrat, Republican, doesn't matter. The war machine continues so long as you got the two-party system. And this is just an example of it. And this is just an example of it. And the U.S. and all the Western nations have the nerve to call North Korea propagandized. The U.S. is the most fucking propagandized nation in the world. Why do you think our education system is the way it is? It's intentional. Just like why everything is the way it is in a capitalist system, because capitalist oligarchs run the show. I don't know who's running the U.S., but it sure the fuck isn't Biden. I'll tell you right fucking now. You think that guy fucking run? You think that guy runs the fucking country? Like you think this asshole runs the fucking country? I don't think so. I don't know who's running the country. I don't know who's running the country. But it sure the fuck ain't this guy. I rest my case. But no. Just a perfect example. Just a perfect example of an empire in decline. That's what it is. Joe Biden is probably going to be, he's going to be the fucking death of this country if we don't get him out of fucking office. No, I say fuck Joe Biden, let's go Brandon. That's what I fucking say. The U.S. isn't going to do anything to North Korea at all. The DPRK is based. I salute them. I salute them as a pro-Marx socialist. I support them. I support any country fighting for their independence, just like Niger fighting for independence against their fucking French colonizers and kicking them out, the junta coming in. I support Niger, Mali, Burkina Faso, and Gabon, which is the most recent one, fighting against the imperialists, fighting against their former colonizers. I support all of them. And it doesn't matter what the U.S. empire says. Doesn't matter. The world is saying fuck you to the U.S. empire, and nothing is going to stop these nations. The only thing that's going to stop anything is the entire world dropping the U.S. dollar and an entire coalition of nations telling the U.S. government to go fuck themselves. That's the only thing. But other than that, no. I support all the socialist countries around the world and the U.S. empire and all the puppet governments in the West. They can all go fuck themselves. I am on team opposite of what the U.S. empire is. And I don't give a fuck who likes that or not. If you don't like it, tough shit. I don't care. I'm not put on this earth to fucking please you. I'm not put on this earth to please the U.S. empire. I'm here to have fun on this website, entertain you guys, make you guys laugh, make friends, and make new subscribers, have new subscribers and chill with the Z crew, my homies in the Z crew and whatnot. I'm here to entertain you guys, but anyone else who bitches and moans, they can get the fuck out of the way. Just like the U.S. empire can get the fuck out of the way. And I will never stop. I don't care if the CIA, the FBI, these other fucking tyrants and badges, I don't care if they can come after me, because even if they do, I still will not ever shut up. I will not ever shut up against them. I will fight to the death against the U.S. empire, and nobody's going to ever stop me from doing it. None of them. Not even the U.S. government. Not even Biden's Ministry of Truth, his Mary Poppins disinformation governance. Even they won't stop me. Nobody will. Nobody will. Long live the DPRK, long live Russia, long live China, long live all the socialist and anti-imperialist countries around the globe, and may the U.S. empire and the West go fuck themselves. And I, as an American, salute all the socialist and or anti-imperialist countries. The U.S. and the West, the U.S. empire and the governments in the West, they can get fucked. And I will never be on their side. And I will always stand up against them and stand up for socialism, for the legacy of Marx and Lenin and much more, and the legacy of Che Guevara, Fidel Castro, Kim Il-sung, and all the brave anti-imperialists that stood up against the CIA and Mossad. I will forever salute them. And may they all rest in peace. And may the U.S. empire and the West rest in peace. Well, that's about it for now. I know that was a very strong-worded anti-imperialist video that I made, a very sharp critique of the U.S. empire, but every time it's just going to get sharper and sharper, and every single time I'm going to stand up against them, and no one is going to stop me. I will be doing this until my last breath, and I will take everything I stand for and I believe in with me to my grave. Thank you all for watching. Stay tuned for more videos and other stuff in the works. Look out for it, including my next stream, which comes out on Friday. I plan on talking with my comrade Alex Suarez and then going into the Discord call a little bit later. So look out for that. More stuff on the way, including another video, a couple more videos I got in the works. I'll do that. So take it easy. See you all in the next one. Till then, stay safe, stay well, stay classy, and as always, keep fighting and keep on rocking. Till next time, take care of yourselves and all of each other. Good night, peace out, and so long.